Hey guys, what's up? This is another moment on Emerald Matters, and thank you guys so far. Thank you for everything. Thank you for listening. Thank you. We really appreciate you. And guess what? The country Nigeria has banned Twitter. It has not really been easy, but we are pushing it, and we hope soon the federal government will lift up the ban. Today, what do I have for you guys? Wait and check. So I'll be talking about toxic relationship. What is toxic relationship? What you need to do when you find yourself in one? How to get out of one? How and when does a relationship become toxic? So that's what I will be taking for today. And guys, trust me, you have a whole lot to learn. A toxic relationship can just be defined as where two parties who are in a relationship don't support each other, and this often results to disagreement. They fight over little issues. There is no peace of mind. It is conflict every time, and this mostly becomes worrisome for one of the parties involved. It can also be referred to as unhealthy relationship. Let me give you a scenario where what happened to a friend of mine. Let me explain. Tola is in a relationship with a guy who loves her, who she loves dearly, and couldn't imagine a day without the guy in her life. The name of the guy is Bayo, but Bayo on the other hand doesn't care about Tola. What he always think of anytime he sees Tola is how to beat her, how to beat hell out of her, how to punch her eyes and nose and every other part of her body. That's what all Bayo thinks about every time. Every time he sets his eyes on Paula. According to statistics, we discovered that 60% of people, especially ladies, found themselves in this kind of relationship, in this kind of toxic relationship. That is one-sided love coming only from the lady. The guy does not give a fuck. He's always tired. He would beat her blue, black, and no peace of mind at all. And let me ask you a question. Why are we in a relationship? And why do we find it difficult being single? We do clamor for love. Then why? I need a sincere answer from you. Just think about it. Why are you in a relationship? And the reason I got so far is because we want to feel loved, special, and most times we do it for that attention and companionship. Someone who got eyes for me only, one who will support me by my side and support me only. Most times we just crave that attention cutting from someone we feel just as eyes for us and make us feel better. But what happens when we find ourselves in a toxic relationship? The feelings, attention, care, companionship, everything you crave for in the first place. Because I believe by now, you going into a relationship, you should have a reason for going into a relationship. You should have a reason why you are falling in love. You should have a reason why you want to be in love with someone. And if by the end of everything you find yourself in a toxic relationship, you discover that everything you clamored for, everything you wished for, everything you ever thought of, none of it is getting fulfilled. So, we all desire real love. The fact is that real love cannot happen in a toxic relationship. It cannot be found in a toxic environment, not at all. Real love cannot be found in a toxic environment. Some people are in a toxic relationship but still enduring it, hoping he or she will change one day. Hello there, I'm here to tell you that he can't change. Get out of it as it dey out. In Nigerian language they say as it dey out, get out of it. You don't expect a cheat, a liar, a woman beater to change like that. It is not easy, and this can't be done by you. He or she will change when he or she wants to change, not you changing them, not otherwise. If you manage relationship and later get married, if he or she doesn't kill you, you will kill him or her. That's the fact, because there is no how you will do it. you have already built an abusive home where domestic violence is the order of the day, where children are scared when mommy and daddy are fighting, everyone be traumatized. It doesn't matter the profession he or she finds herself, he will still abuse either emotionally, physically, psychologically, mentally. A toxic relationship leads to an abusive marriage. Then we have a lawless society as family makes nation. I know you don't want that for yourself. The country, the world is so corrupt already, and we are praying to God to make everything work well. And you are just coming to add your own wala, your own trouble. No. Please stop it. By the time, if you manage to pray to God for change, it will eventually change it. It might be late because you see the red flags before putting your head in the web. Today, I'll just be talking about on the signs you see and you know that a relationship is toxic. These are the signs you will notice in a relationship and you discover that it is toxic. Jealousy. Some jealousy is natural in relationship, but an excessive amount is a sign of a toxic relationship. When the jealousy is always excessive, is always talking, is always complaining of, even your brother is taking him as your boyfriend, is always complaining of everything you do, is always jealous, like overprotectiveness, and it doesn't even want to listen to you. That's a sign of toxic relationship. It might be a sign of toxic relationship. Being blamed for everything. There's nothing you will do for he or she that will satisfy them. It will even abuse you, blame you for your emotions. It's not being appreciative of anything you do. You might just find yourself in a toxic relationship. Lack of trust. It doesn't trust you. How can a relationship survive without trust? Trust is love, and without trust, even your brother is dating you. So these are the signs you will see in a relationship, and you would know it is toxic. Hostile communication, making use of foul words. It communicates with you in a very harsh manner. Some people communicate with their partners as if they are talking to their child. See, sit down there. What are you doing? You know, when it gets to this foul word, there's no mutual understanding. He's not respecting you, because respect is reciprocal. So that makes you to know that, yeah, I'm in a toxic relationship. And I would advise you as soon as possible for you to get out. Frequent lying. He lies every time. He's a professional liar. He already has an answer to the question before you ask. Where are you coming from? He has it. You might be in a toxic relationship. Because the more you ask questions, the more you ask the questions, the more he gets annoyed. And that annoyance might lead to something else. You don't know, maybe it's blue-black, you will go back home. All take, no give. You are the one that is giving. He's not giving you. Love is generous and kind. You do everything in the relationship and it doesn't reciprocate at all. There you might just find yourself in a toxic relationship. Contempt, self-betrayal. You feel drained and unhappy. It's like God when. It is not God though. It is you that you are not applying sense. You feel drained. You are not happy. A relationship where you are and you are not happy, it might be a toxic one. You are making excuses for their behavior. Tola, why does Bayo eat you always? Referring back to the scenario I explained earlier, but example I gave earlier about toxic relationship. I caused it. I shouldn't have talked when he was angry. He's not balanced emotionally. I should walked out of him like that. I shouldn't have walked out of him like that. You make excuses for everything he does. Even if he beats you, still find excuse to give. Even when he still beats you, still find an excuse to give. I think this is where we'll be stopping for this episode. Stay tuned for another episode on toxic relationship. I love you. Stay safe out there. Thank you. Bye. Hey lovely, how far? It's been a while. It's been a very long time I had this podcast. I'm so sorry. Anyways, happy new month and welcome to November. It almost gone with this year. Before you know it, already in December, and January, Happy New Year again. It's been a while. How are you doing? How's family? How's everything? Work? How is your country? Nigeria is great. So how far with your country over there? If you are not Nigerian, how far with your country? How is everything? Hope you are staying safe. There's still COVID-19, and let's stay safe. Thank you so much. So let's talk about friendship. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. While it has different meaning depending on how people feel about it. We can also say friendship is a relationship of mutual affection between people. It is a stronger form of interpersonal bond than an association. The most beautiful discovery two friends make is that they can grow separately without growing apart. They grow every day separately, but you never see them going apart. Most people count good friends among the most important people in their lives. Not all friends are good though, Not all friends, not everybody you call friends are good. Not everybody you look up to are very good. Not everybody that comes around and act like your friends are good friends. Good friends are the ones that stick with you. Good ones are the ones that communicate openly. They feel free to tell you the truth no matter how bitter it is. They accept you as you are. They respect your boundary. Even when they disagree with you, they still come back for you. Any friendship also involves mutual support. So a good friend won't just expect you to help them out. They also support you themselves. This is a mutual understanding. This is a symbiosis relationship. It's not a parasitic. It's not the one they take from you and they never give you. They support you. They give you the full support you need. Those are your good friends. Then I've heard some people be like, I don't need a friend. No, I don't need a friend. I just love being myself. I just love being cool. I don't want anybody to stop me. I just want to be on my own. But I'm telling you today that you need a friend. You need someone you can share your mind with apart from your parents. Your good friend might be your spouse, might be your bestie, your acquaintance, whoever it is. But these are the people who support you. These are the people who look after you. These are the people that respect your boundaries. These are the people you feel convenient to communicate with. They open up with you, and there is a mutual support between both of you. The reason why you need a good friend, it's less depression and social isolation. This time when you are alone and there are nobody to talk to, you have these feelings of, okay, how do I go about this? A friend shows up and you can be able to communicate freely. Social isolation, there's no boredom because you have someone you can talk to, or someone you can feel free and they'll tell your mind. Loneliness and social isolation influence mental and physical well-being. Also, for your personal development, if you want to create encouraging change in your habits or have a life that you want to make great, or you have an habit you want to halt, friends can help you maintain your resolve to practice healthier habits. For this year, I had, from the beginning of this year rather, I had an accountable partner. Any goal I set, all the goals I set from January to December, if I achieve it, we communicate it openly. This is how I did it. This is how I go about it. I had some bad habits I was about to drop too, so I told him about it, and we worked towards it, and I was able to drop this habit. So these are the good benefits of a good friend. The benefit of a good friend, they help you in your personal development, they help you in your life, they help you to halt some habits, and they help you to maintain and practice some healthier habits. They support you through challenges. Life isn't always easy, you know that, guys. Sometimes it can get downright. At any given time without warning, might face traumatic or difficult events that affect emotional well-being. But friends are there to help you. Through challenges, probably you are passing through a difficult moment, whether you lose a loved one, and there's this thing that is not forthcoming. You'll be able to tell your friends, hey, this is what I'm facing. This challenge is so difficult for me, and I don't know how to go about it. This is so dramatic. I don't know how to go about it. Then they show up and help you. Those are the good benefits of you having a friend. However, don't make friends with who you are not comfortable to be with. I've heard a lot of people telling me, "Hey, Emerald, how do I go about this? My friend is lying. No matter what I tell my friend, it does not reciprocate. Does not tell me that. Does not tell me that. It does not support me with this. Does not support me with that. It does not look after me. I'm the only one looking after her or he or she." This is not a mutual understanding. You being a friend with someone should be able to have a mutual understanding, be able to support yourself through challenges, be able to promote yourself, your personal development, and also help you lessen your depression and isolation and other benefits that comes with a good friend. Don't, if you say the love is one-sided, the way friendship is, that's the way our relationship is. If you see that the love is one-sided, get out of it. You should get out of it to maintain your mental health. Imagine your friend who does not even care about you. You are the one who always go after him or her. She doesn't look after you, and you are still a friend with a person. The same goes when you get tired, and this affects your mental health. A friend is a person that reciprocates your mutual love, your support, your understanding to the person. So don't make a friend with anybody that will not make you, that you are not comfortable with. A person that will not reciprocate your love. A person that I'll just feel like you are just trying to make he or she your friend. Like you are just hanging around, or you are forcing him or her to be your friend. The question is, do you have a friend? With all the benefit I've listed all there, with all the definition of who a friend is and how a friend helps you, do you think the person you have is a friend? Are you sure that person is your friend, or it is something else? Or the person you are friending is not friending you? Alright guys, this is another moment. Enjoy and be good. Stay safe. Bye.